the queen of clapback herself on one, Miss Angela Rye. Hey!
Hey! Hey! Hey! That's the best you can do. There's nobody here. There's nobody around.
Come on, man. We can make some noise. I know we got some machines here. Let's do that. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
You see I'm representing, for those who don't know, this is Angela Rye's shirt. We built this joint out for free because we built this joint for free.
Yeah.
Literally. I'm kind of like, you should have brought these back.
Yeah, we're working on it. It's I have a special collaboration I'm trying to plan, and that hasn't panned out just yet, but hopefully soon.
And then you're rocking a freedom shirt.
Yeah, it says "Freedom looks good on you." It's my shirt also, and it has the Juneteenth, Black Independence Day.
Holla at you people. All right, so we kicking this off with you. Thank you for taking some time to come and chop it up with your guy. Talk to me, for you, the importance of Juneteenth, and in particular this one, but as a whole, Juneteenth.
So Juneteenth to me is a reminder that the 4th of July, as Frederick Douglass put it, what to the slave is the 4th of July. Like, that's not really our Independence Day. That is, that's where the country, that idea of America was created. But at the time America was created, we weren't even deemed as fully human. And so Juneteenth to me represents our true independence, at least the idea of independence, true liberty given to enslaved people. And what I think that we need to really lean into on this Juneteenth is the fact that we may have been released from slavery, but we were never truly free, because freedom allows you to move the way you'd like to. Freedom allows you to pursue economic opportunity and to pursue true liberty. And we have never really been given that opportunity or really tapped into that power. And for a lot of reasons, but mostly as it relates to systemic oppression and how our minds were shaped during the institution of slavery.
One of our sayings with Building Black Wealth is there is no freedom without economic equality. You know what I mean? And so it's how have you seen Black people make strides in the years to come to become more, free, economically, through starting businesses, et cetera?
Yeah, I think when you look at the statistics, we're still the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs. Black women really are the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs. The problem is there's a ceiling. So you have the fortitude, the ability, the desire, and the drive to start a business, but do you have the capacity and the opportunity? Really, it's not even about capacity or capability to get to the other side of starting the business into strengthening and making the business viable. So what normally happens is we hit this ceiling of an annual revenue of $70,000 a year and only one employee, the owner. And that is what is really, really frustrating. So we have a number of innovations and that, so much creativity. Our culture is appropriated for a reason. But we're never compensated for all of the dynamic contributions that we make to this country. And so when you talk about economic equality, I would actually argue it's economic justice and equity, that we have the power to ensure that the dollar turns over in our community multiple times. And we need to be intentional about that we have the power to provide access to capital where the government falls short and will not. We still should hold them accountable, but we also need to be making ways out of no way, like we're used to making for ourselves and for our businesses and our neighbors and community members.
Okay, so you're a Black entrepreneur yourself, right? You're a Black woman entrepreneur. I think that's dope. How has it been for you? Is it something where you see maybe not as easy as your counterparts, you know what I mean, when it comes to doing business? Are there roadblocks in the way? Because people look and they go, well, you're Angela Rye. You're a celebrity. It's got to be easy for you. What say you to that?
First, I would say I'm not a celebrity. I think the second thing I would say is it's way more challenging than, my white counterparts. I'll sit in meetings where I'm the only Black person, the only woman, And, you know, sometimes people will forget that I'm in the room, or that I have extensive experience and it may beat theirs hand over fist. The ways in which we have to fight to ensure that we're paid the same as my white counterparts is ridiculous. You know, the ways in which clients right now, and even folks that are not clients but have approached me in the past, have been calling right now to get free advice on how to make sure that Black Lives Matter isn't just a slogan they put up on social media, but it's like something that they're actually gonna make manifest and make true in their business practices. And it's something that I've really relished. And I'm like, yo, I've been telling y'all this for years. You didn't have to wait for somebody else to die. You didn't have to wait for there to be damn near World War III. You know, like, you can actually do a lot of these things because it's the right thing to do. So right now I feel real triggered about it. Like, you know, I know that we're dope at what we do. We do political advocacy and social impact work. The merch stuff is something that I just have developed because I think I have pretty decent sayings, and with my speeches, like, that's another stream of business. But it's even on the speeches side, I know white people who have less experience than me who make more than me on an appearance. Like, how are you justifying that difference? And so I don't know. I mean, these are age-old fights, but it's time for us to get to the other side of them, because the truth of the matter is they see us as inferior. And that is something that we have to summarily reject. Even in our own practices, like, how many of us know that, like, there's somebody that comes through and they want credit for patronizing the Black business, but then with that credit, they also, let me get that hookup. You know what I mean? And it's like, you don't actually think that my business is going to thrive based on me giving you reparations. Like, I need reparations too. I need you to pay for my merch and pay for my services the same way y'all go line up for them Jordans.
I think, you know, it's funny because, as we said, you were talking earlier about talking to these businesses and saying to them, I've been telling you this for years. I'm in a world where I'm making hip hop music, and I know people who are actually making music right now for the marches. I'm kind of in that lane where I'm like, I don't have to make the music. It's already made, right? It's what I've been saying this for years. These are the messages. Press play and we rock and roll. Yeah. When we start talking about, I want to transition to your personal life, right? Yeah. Building Black wealth. How do you personally, let's get to know Angela, how do you support Black businesses? Are there any ones that you can shout out that you just say, you know what, I eat here, or I drink there, or I buy this, or is there something that you like, products you like?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. Here's one right here. Hilltop Coffee and Kitchen. That's one. And that wasn't even planned. I didn't know you were going to ask me that, but there's one. Hilltop.
Hey, you know what's dope about that is I love Hilltop. I go there. They got good food too. So it's not really just good coffee. It's good food, Black owned. They are in the building Black.
I don't like coffee, but I'll do a chai tea latte there, or anyway, chai tea latte. Yeah. I like their almond butter toast.
They are they're in the video in Building Black Wealth. I'm actually at the end of the video looking at it. Yeah. What else? Anything else? What else?
Yes, I'm mostly. So first of all, let's start with like why this matters to me. I grew up in a house with a father, and my mom too, but like they created, you know, all Black everything in my life, like Black dolls, Black books on the shelf, Black art on the walls, Black friends, Black community. I remember if anything that I asked my dad, I'd be like, Daddy, I want to get new pictures. I hate my school pictures. He would throw me the Black Dollar Day Task Force directory and be like, find a Black photographer. You know, if I wanted to get flyers made, he'd be like, go down to Guerrilla Graphics. Like, there's all of these things where like the Black papers would be on the table, Seattle Medium, the fax, the scanner, like a way of life. Seattle, you know, we have Ezels, we running out of Black businesses in Seattle. We need to work on that.
Hey, we on the rise. We on the way back.
We need to work on that.
Hey, okay. One last question before we go. This is the money shot for all the marbles. Are you ready? Who is the hottest MC on the planet right now? What's his name?
You need help, Dewey. Y'all listen to Dewey stuff. He's giving me some free beats. He's giving me some free beats. I need some more free beats.
Let's do it. Draze, I got you.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me.
Enjoy your Juneteenth. We're rocking and rolling.
Happy Independence Day. Here's to one day being free. Hopefully one day soon.
Peace.
Okay.